The Little White Church of Chaos. Once upon a time, in a small, tight-knit rural community, there stood the Little White Church on the hill. It was the heart of the community, and its most devout member was Grandma Kettle, affectionately known as the Church Lady. Adorned in her elegant matching suits, shoes, and hats, she was a pillar of the congregation. However, beneath her pious facade, it seemed she had an eye for the Reverend, which was a rumor whispered in hushed tones among the townspeople. As I grew up in this town, I longed to escape the incessant gossip and the prying eyes of everyone. After high school, I happily left the small town behind and pursued a successful career as an attorney, eventually owning my own thriving business. I distanced myself from the drama and dysfunction of my family. Led by my cousin Jed and his wife Sylvia, who always seemed to be embroiled in some sort of family function. One Thanksgiving, Jed and Sylvia invited me back home for the holiday. As I arrived in my Porsche, the whole family rushed out to greet me, as it had been years since we last saw each other. Despite the warm welcome, I knew the dysfunction would still be present. My grandma insisted that I stay with the family, even though I had no idea where I would be sleeping. It turned out I had to share the couch with Bra Man while he slept on the floor beside me. I resigned myself to endure this situation for the next few days, though I knew I wouldn't be happy or comfortable. As the days passed, the Little White Church on the hill announced a revival service for the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. People shouted and danced in the spirit, filling the church with exuberance. Little did I know that the true chaos was yet to come on Thanksgiving Day itself. The holiday gathering turned into a culinary disaster. The chicken was burnt, the turkey half-baked, the potato salad runny, and the macaroni and cheese inedible. The peach cobbler was the only saving grace. Amidst the culinary chaos, tempers flared when Jed invited a wayward woman to the dinner party. Sylvia, feeling threatened, engaged in a heated argument with the woman, and shocking truths about Jed's involvement with her came to light. In a fit of rage, Sylvia struck Jed so hard that his false teeth flew across the road. The scene quickly escalated, and we had to usher the children out of the kitchen to protect them from the ugly spectacle that unfolded before our eyes. The true colors of the self-proclaimed Christians in the household were laid bare that day, and it was far from a spiritual revelation. Faced with the turmoil, even Grandma Kettle couldn't bear it. She didn't hesitate to cast everyone out of the household, regardless of whether they had a place to stay or not. It was clear that she had had enough of the drama and the hypocrisy that had plagued her family. Amidst the turmoil, I managed to sneak out of the house, load my car, and hit the road. As I drove away from the chaos of my past, I couldn't help but think about the irony of the situation. The Little White Church on the hill, which had once been a symbol of solace and unity, now seemed to mirror the chaos and discord that had taken over my family. Moral ending: the Little White Church on the hill, once a beacon of faith and fellowship, could not shield the family from their own internal strife and hypocrisy. It serves as a reminder that true harmony and spirituality come from within, not from mere outward appearances. The story teaches us that we must strive to be genuine and sincere in our actions, for our true character will eventually reveal itself, no matter how we try to hide behind a facade. In the end, it is love, forgiveness, and acceptance that can mend the fractures within a family and bring about true reconciliation.